Honey here. So for those of you who do not know me, I am a professional ballroom dancer, which means I've competed, performed at every single skill level all the way through the professional championship level. I previously owned the largest ballroom dance studio in the United States, many years teaching experience, and I am here today to share with you kind of an insider industry perspective on what goes on behind the scenes in the real world of ballroom dance. And so thank you for joining me today, fellow ballroom dance enthusiasts. First of all, if you yourself have an inspiring story about how ballroom dance has affected your life, please comment below. Nothing makes me happier than seeing those stories. Also, our other viewers would be love to see your story too, okay? So let's get started. I have a few stories from my personal experience in teaching dance over the years and how ballroom dancing has completely changed people's lives. Certainly it changed mine when I started ballroom dancing. I just did it because I thought it wouldn't be fun to learn how to ballroom dance. I had no idea that this would actually become a lifelong passion and a career and something I could do for a living. It's insane. It's still insane to this day. It would be like if you loved playing basketball and think, oh, one day I'll be in the NBA, right? That's how I felt about ballroom dancing, but I absolutely love it and it's changed my life. It can change your life too, for the better. So, number one, I have seen some miraculous experiences with weight loss in the ballroom dance world with my own students. In fact, I had one student who lost darn near 100 pounds, okay? Only when he started ballroom dancing, and he completely credited it to that. Although certainly he adjusted his diet as well because he really wanted to do well in competition, could see that those extra pounds were holding him back athletically, okay? So he not only went on to win a couple national titles, but he also went on to turn professional. He never competed as a professional, but he has for many, many years been teaching full-time successfully, okay? So that's certainly one type of way that ballroom dancing can change your life. Here's another kind of interesting and fascinating story, in fact, about the benefits of ballroom dance. I had a very long-term student who ultimately developed Alzheimer's disease. I hadn't seen her in heavens probably 15 years. And she had a couple caregivers. She was living in assisted living at that point. Call me and say, this person has talked about you and they've been asking for a dance lesson. Could we drive her down? They drove her all the way down from another state, but she had been asking, and so sure enough, they brought her down, and I thought, well, this is going to be interesting. Is she even going to recognize me? This is odd. But she did come into the studio with these two caregivers with her, and she was quite advanced in Alzheimer's, like combative, confused, so they definitely needed two caregivers to bring her out of this home. So she walked in, smiled at me pleasantly. She did remember me, which was kind of surprising because she often didn't remember her own family members. And I thought, well, how on earth am I going to teach a ballroom dance lesson to someone who's mentally handicapped? I don't know. I'll give it my best. So I grabbed hold of her, and of course, even all those years, I remembered the type of routines that she used to have. And I just led her around the floor. And I am still gobsmacked to this day. Although she didn't remember the names of the figures, she couldn't remember the order. She followed perfectly, just like she'd taken a lesson last week. Her caregivers were amazed. This is someone that had a hard time even doing the most basic of functions like dressing themselves. And for them to see her dancing at a relatively high level was somewhat stunning for them. Stunning for me too. It was something I was not expecting, that someone with such a debilitating illness would have that area of their brain function so well. Still crazy to me to this day. Very inspirational story. Okay, so it does tell me that ballroom dance is cultivating other areas of your brain, that other aspects of your life are not cultivating. Okay, so huge benefit. Number 3, I've had a number of students express they've had huge mental health benefits to teaching dance. So not just the physical dancing, which certainly has physical benefits. I won't even bother getting into that here, but they've had debilitating depression, horrible self-image and confidence issues. Even a couple people with diagnosed mental health disorders that all very expressly, vividly expressed to me how ballroom dancing has positively changed their life and improved their mental health well-being exponentially more than any medication or prescription ever has. Okay, doesn't mean it's going to solve all of your problems, but I've never once had someone come to me and say it's destroyed their mental health or damaged it in any way. It's definitely enhancing, not just to learning how to dance and your physique, but all areas of your life, including happiness. I've had many couples express how this completely changed their social lives because they met their spouse in my classes, at my dances. I love that. And I mean, there's been many of them. Of course, I've been in this industry a long time, but as I like to say, ballroom dance is an amazing social lubricant for people of any age. And especially if you're shy, if it's awkward talking to new people, you don't drink, you don't want to go to a bar and be scammed, or don't feel comfortable meeting someone online. This is a great way to meet people and have a common language and just being able to dance together without having to have a conversation. But you can totally kind of gauge, hey, might I have a personal opportunity for friendship or possibly even romance with this person? Absolutely. And it's a very socially comfortable means to expanding your social network, whether that be romantic or just friendships, because you can make many fabulous friends of either gender doing this activity, certainly in the group classes, and even more so if you choose to attend the social dances. Okay, so highly encourage you to pursue ballroom dancing, especially socially if you're not doing that already, because there are massive benefits. And as mentioned with the tremendous weight loss, there's tremendous benefits to competing as well. I don't see as much weight loss in people that social dance, though certainly they become more physically fit. There's physical and emotional benefits to doing ballroom dance. So I hope this has been interesting, a few stories for you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for joining me today. Bye, guys.